Hello, everybody. This is your DJ MonDo LoKo from downlocal.com, and look who I ran into.
Hello, everybody. It's Anjelique here at the Tejano Vegas Convention.
Yes, sir. You guys know, if you guys follow me, you know I always play this little muchacha right here all the time. I met her 5 years ago, maybe.
Known each other for quite a while. He's become a buen amigo de mío.
And man, I tell you, it's so great because I'm always pushing her music. It's like I'm like one of the first to get her music. It's so awesome. But this is the first time I'm actually asking for an interview. So, Angelique, what is things that people don't know about you? Because I know you've been singing for a while. So, can you emphasize on?
Well, yeah, definitely a while. What people don't know about me, I do actually have, I just released my third CD, Propósito, which means purpose, because there was a point in my career that I felt like, am I done? You know, am I finished? And I felt, I had to think about it, and once I started thinking about it, I was like, I'm not done. I'm not done. So I feel like I have a purpose in Tejano music. And so when I did my CD, Propósito, I made sure every song on that CD had a purpose. Whether it's because of heartache or because you miss somebody or, you know, whatever. But I really love this CD. It's one of my favorite CDs. And if you're not an Angelique fan, I hope this CD makes you an Angelique fan.
Yes, I know your CD, your music. You have a lot of different music from cumbia, from a Tejano, from a little bit of I don't know, like a smooth groove. So why the different styles?
Because I felt those styles represent me as a whole. I'm not just all Tejano. I'm not just conjunto. So, and I'm country. I'm from West Texas, so we like our country music. So there's actually a country song on there that Jason Martinez wrote for us and produced. And so that's who I am. I wanted everybody to get a good feel of who Angelique and Sweet City Band is. And when you hear this CD, you're going to find out who I am and what has made me. You know, it wasn't just Tejano, not just conjunto. So, you know, some people kind of just do one type of music, and that's great. But for me, all those music, that type of music, all the types of music has influenced me.
So how did you get into the music scene? And especially more that people don't know, it's like a family business.
It is a family business. I started when I was 14 years old, just playing with a band there in Sweetwater. And Sammy, who's now my husband, was the bass player. And we wanted to just stay in together as boyfriend and girlfriend. We got married. We had some kids. Fast forward, here we are. Yeah, 20-something years later. And two of my kids actually play in our band right now, Ryan and Isaac. One's in college. Isaac just started Texas Tech this year. And Ryan is an 8th grader. So we've come from just being being kids ourselves to now having our kids in the band. And it's a great feeling.
If you guys follow Angelique, it's almost like she takes you in the journey of her life and into the family, and then back to the band. And it's like, it's kind of like, for me, it's like a comfort feeling. Is that kind of an approach you're trying to go for?
I want people to know I'm a person. You know, I'm not just, I mean, all artists are people, and I have my life, and then I also have my music life. And you nailed it. That's exactly what I'm going for. I want people to know who I am, but I do still keep some private moments for myself and just my family, you know. So, you know, I do post certain social events about my family on there, but sometimes I feel like when we were on vacation, I just wanted it to be about me, you know. My family kind of kept that a little private, you know, maybe just a few pictures, but then bam, like you said, back to, hey, but we're still here, we're still doing the music thing, we're not going away, and we haven't gone away. So you nailed it. Yeah.
So who taught everybody how to play the instruments? Because there has to be somebody teaching everybody how to play everything.
Well, to be honest, Sammy's dad taught him how to play the bass and guitar. My kids took piano lessons. They were, as kids, they were taking piano lessons. And then we didn't do that because we wanted them in the band. We just felt music was important, and learning piano is really good for the brain. So we did that, and then they winded up liking it and, you know, wanted a job, and said, well, we got a job for you because we don't have a keyboard player. So it just kind of happened that we had a vacancy. They wanted to do it, and it just kind of went from there. And so we when we practice, we kind of teach them the ropes. We kind of the whole band, do it together.
One of my favorite songs is La Otra. That's one of my favorite, and the video as well. How did you come up? First of all, who wrote the song?
Who wrote the song? His name is Elias Barrera. He first wrote the song, and then he presented it to us. And then I wanted to add a little different spin on it because it was about, a girl seeing her boyfriend with another person. And that hurts, as in a relationship. But then I was like, but you know what? I'm a strong female. And I wanted to add the part on there, pero cuando acabas de llorar, when you're done crying, get up and get back on your horse and keep going. And, in other words, don't give up on love. So I added that part. Shelly produced the song. Shelly Laudis produced the song. And she, it's like I said, a song kind of always starts off as a seed. And then the more people you get involved, it just starts blooming. And that's what happened to that song. Started with Elias. I added my spin. Shelly put hers in there. And then it's what you hear today.
It's funny because I interviewed Shelly earlier, and I said the name Anjelique, and she's like, you're not happy. So, I mean, how does it feel to be, mentored, by of all persons, Shelly? I mean, that's Little Miss Dynamite right there. That's like one of the legends of women in Tejano right now and back then.
Shelly has been what has kept me going. Like I said, when I wanted to maybe stop the music, her advice, her empowerment, or the words, her encouragement kept me wanting to go. So I love Shelly with all my heart, and she doesn't only do that for me, she does it for other artists as well. But we kind of connected in the right time in my life, and it just kind of went from there. She doesn't let me give up. And like when I want to give up, sometimes I'll call her and kind of talk to her, and then she tells me what I need to hear, and it keeps me going. And she's one of the most down-to-earth, humble artists, very talented, not only as a vocalist, but all music in general. So she's amazing. I love my Shelly, my little dynamite.
I think we all love our Shelly.
Yeah, we do.
She's something else. Is there anything you want to add before we go head out? Like where you find your music? Where do you have a website? Where you located? If people want to hire you, where they go? Who they contact?
Well, we go anywhere. United States, Europe, China, whatever. Give us a call. You can find me at www.angeliquemusic.com. And hold on. Sorry. And you spell it. I know it's kind of backwards, but you spell it with a J. AngeliqueMusic.com. Don't spell it with a G. And on there, you're going to find all my social media where you can connect with me, and of course, phone numbers and contact information. Look me up on YouTube too. I have videos out.
Yes, and I know for me, I love playing the music videos. I just feel like if artist puts it out, I should play it out. So, but yes, there you have it, everybody. Anjelique Alvarez, there you go.
Wow, love you guys.
Your DJ MonDo LoKo from TejanoLoco.com, man.
Anjelique, adios.
Keeping you connected.